we're gonna talk about getting a taxi today in Honduras. So it's a little bit different. So Jana is usually the one who does it. So what do? You get on WhatsApp and then you call them.
No, I send them a WhatsApp text.
Okay, yeah,
A
okay.
message.
Yeah, you send them a text.
Tell them where you are.
And then they come and pick you up.
Yep.
And it's
you can also call.
Yeah.
I prefer to type so that there's no like language barrier.
Right. Or they can ask and clarify.
Right.
Yeah, because you can mishear things.
I can look up a word if I need to.
Exactly. And we've got our ever-present taxi driver here, Carlos.
Hi.
So yeah, so and this is the way, like, we're not going to name names because we don't want to be dinged on YouTube for, you know, soliciting or any of that. But if you send us a message, we'll tell you how to get in touch with them and get a good taxi driver. So that's the first stop. Next stop, we're going to Walmart. Right. People actually dress up at Walmart. It's kind of weird. You know, I'm not used to this. But so we've got a party going on outside of Walmart. Here we go. We're gonna go in. So it's our only option. Check it out. It's also VR day. Hey, Kaylee, what do you think about that?
What, that?
Yeah.
I want to go try it out once he's done.
You want to try it out once he's done?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see where we are. Maybe we can get you in line. Okay.
Yay!
All right. She's gonna try the virtual reality. Here. See how she does.
Así que continúa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we didn't want to be rude and actually video in Walmart. Also, we bring plenty of attention to ourselves without needing to bring more attention by videoing everything. But now that we're home, we wanted to kind of say some of the differences that are in Walmart. I would say that one of the main things I noticed is that they have an entire section of, they do have prepackaged meat that you can buy, but then they also have a sign that claims it's better and fresher, and you just go up to the man, he has a big tub of all kinds of fresh meats. You have ground beef, you have lean ground beef, you have like pollo, all kinds of pork, and they have different seasonings in them marinating. And you basically just tell him how much you want, and he dips it out for you right there, and he gives it to you in a sack. Not sanitary at all. I definitely had to like get out my hand sanitizer because I had bloody beef on my hand and on the sack. But we cooked it and it was fresh and delicious. Another thing I would say is that even though they do have lots of spices, nothing comes in cans or in boxes. Everything comes in these sacks. So you get like refried beans in a sack, tomato paste in a sack,
Milk
mayonnaise,
you can get in a bag too.
water in a bag. And then there's nothing instant. There's no already cooked beans that are canned. You have to, you know, do them the old-fashioned way. There's no instant rice. What else? There is like 2% milk or whole milk, but there is no skim milk. So just some differences in the produce, I would say. And then also there are a lot more people there helping you. They are much friendlier, much more smiley than Walmart workers are known for being back home in the States. And they're working really hard and they're keeping it really clean. So overall, I would say a more positive customer service experience. Also, you have to bag your own groceries. So it takes a little longer to check out, and I feel very stressed because I feel like I'm gonna hold up the line. And anytime that you check out here in Honduras, they ask you for something called el nombre de factura. And I was like, I have no idea what that is. And it turns out that if you want to, like if you're a business and you're buying things, you have to have that number on your receipt so that you can be taxed correctly. So for people like us that aren't part of a business and just private individuals, you just say sin nombre, like no name, and then they will just give you a regular receipt. So now I will go to Chris and let him give you some of his feedback.
All right. All right, some of the things that I noticed different about this is that the frozen section is much smaller. It takes up maybe a half of a wall. So in Walmart or at home or other grocery stores, you know, you only have 2 or 3 aisles of that. So that's far fewer selections as far as the frozen section is concerned. Jana touched on most of it, but what I will say, it does seem like they have a much more compact floor plan, and some of the things like the pharmaceutical things that you'd find, like stuff for your hair or any of that stuff for like personal hygiene. It seems like it's a lot bigger. Like you buy it in bulk here. You can't just buy one. You have to buy 3 or 4 of whatever you're looking for. So just a little bit different. Not that I mind, but just a few differences. The people were very helpful. There were many fewer, like if there were any at all, of the check yourself out kind of.
I didn't see any
I didn't see
self-checkouts.
any. No, I didn't.
Also, there's no such thing as a 6-pack. Chris got really excited because he thought that this price was for a 6-pack, but you just buy them individually.
Turns out it's for one, but that's okay. It's still a good deal. So I'm.
Like how much was that?
I think
Blue
this was
Moon.
like 29 lempiras, so just a little bit over $1.
Okay.
So still like $2 cheaper than at home. But I was like, oh, this whole thing is $1 and like.
Yeah, he got
20
really
cents?
excited and he asked the lady and she was like, solo uno.
Only one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the major differences here. But we had a good time. A very helpful taxi driver named Carlos. If you're ever in town.
Yeah,
look
we've
out
worked
for
with him several
Yeah,
times.
great
He's
guy.
excellent.
Great guy. So just send us a message and we'll get you there. So
All right,
Yeah.
signing off.
bye guys.